In this RushFaster 16-inch EDC Backpack review, I'm gonna show you everything you gotta know about this bag to decide if it's the EDC bag for you. The weight is a super dude. Love this material on here. Army green interior. I love this thing. But let's talk about the gist of the RushFaster 16-inch EDC Backpack 22 liter. And you might be thinking to yourself, RushFaster? That brand that reviews backpacks? They made their own backpack? And the answer to that question is yes, they absolutely did. But they didn't just launch a backpack, they launched a product with intention. And that intention is all about minimalism slash essentialism slash they're the same thing, but just a really bare bones, simple product. So if you're looking for that bag that has like a billion features and can do so many things, this is probably not going to be it. But if you're looking for a very minimalist, satisfying user experience, this bag could be right up your alley. The size is 22 liters, which is perfect for EDC. I will say though, it feels like a little bit of a tight 22 liters. It currently comes in one color option, black. The weight is a super duper impressive 1.7 lbs. And this will be one of the biggest selling points of the RushFaster EDC backpack, because bags are getting heavy these days, man. And this is sort of in line with RushFaster's like ethos of minimalism is also not just shedding features, but shedding weight. And I love that. This is the bag when it's empty, and this is the bag when it's fully packed out and worn on me. For reference, I am 5'8". RushFaster products are protected by a 3-year manufacturing warranty. And for all that, this bag currently runs around 120 USD. Now, if at any point in this review you're thinking to yourself, holy moly, that's the minimalist bag of my dreams, and you're gonna make a purchase or you do wanna find out more information, we do ask that you do so using the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes, but that link also helps to support the Nomads Nation team so we can keep making the best gear reviews on the web. Thank you very much. Okay, let's talk about the front of the RushFaster 16-inch EDC Backpack 22 liter. And this is gonna be a pretty fast section because in true minimalist fashion, you can see there's not a lot going on the front. One thing to note is this bag has a classic backpack silhouette, sort of a Belroy classic backpack meets an able carry. But normally these bags have some sort of front zipper access, right? Whether it's a zipper there or across, you know, there's always some sort of front zipper, but RushFaster said, that, no front zippers. So we'll talk about two things real fast. First up, the super minimal branding, just the RushFaster logo right there. In fact, the only place the word RushFaster can be found on the outside of the bag is right here on the shoulder strap. So props to RushFaster for just having that super subtle anonymous branding. And then finally, we'll talk about this material. This is Blue Sign 420D Cordura. Cordura makes some of the best fabrics in the world. This is either a nylon or a polyester, but regardless, it should be quite weather resistant. And it gives the bag a nice professional look while still being low key. And that's it for the front. Let's talk about the middle of the RushFaster 16-inch EDC Backpack 22 liter. First things first, this is like a work bag, so RushFaster believes that work bags shouldn't have water bottle holders on the exterior because you want to look professional and sleek, and that's gonna really piss off a lot of people. So note, no water bottle holder access on the sides. Before we get into the main compartment, we have this top pocket right here. It's protected with a YKK PU coated zipper for extra weather resistance. This pocket has a divider in the middle, and then a green side on the back and a black side on the front. The pocket has a bit of depth to it, goes down to about here, and it's as close to a quick access pocket as you're gonna get. So I'm gonna throw my AirPods on one side and my shades on the other. Let's get into the main compartment. We got these two YKK PU coated zippers with these Hypalon pull tabs, good for grip, and you can see we're in. Now, one advantage of having no water bottle holders on a traditional sort of silhouette of a backpack is that you can go like full clamshell, right? Now, normally there'd be a water bottle holder there and you just be like, just get like that half sort of opening. We can go completely open. And then we can see one of my absolute favorite freaking features of this bag, the army green interior, because it looks great, unique, it's memorable. The light color will help to create a highlight effect, but it's not too light as to where it gets dirty too easily. I'm in love with it. On the front flap, we got this zippered pocket right here. This is a mesh, a little bit of elasticity, a very nice smooth mesh. For me, I'll throw a few work things in there, maybe my magic mouse, small notebook with a pen. And you can see we got the key ring solution here as well. Now, my thing with the key leash is like, I like it to be accessible, and this is not like quickly accessible. You have to take your bag off and unzip it and then unzip that compartment, and then it's not even that long. So like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep my keys in there. But for the sake of this review, we'll go ahead and pop them on. And I wanna emphasize something, like when I'm reviewing bags, I review it from the perspective of like what this bag was marketed for, who it was intended for. And it should be noted, like, this is probably not a bag that I would personally use, because living in Hong Kong where I'm walking around the city all day, I really prioritize quick access. But if quick access is not important to you, then, you know, this will absolutely get the job done. Now let's talk about something a bit more controversial, which is this right here, the internal water bottle holder. And it's really interesting because I've never seen one quite executed like this. We have the fabric divider, which is then attached to the front flap here, and this seam of the main compartment right here. Now we got good news and bad news with this water bottle holder. The good news, it's gonna fit a wide range of water bottles. 17-ounce Lark fits in there, no problem. Big old 1-liter Yeti fits in there with plenty of room to spare. But one thing to note is sort of notice, like, we've got a lack of security with this water bottle holder. And that's fine, because not everybody needs their water bottle to be like ironclad in a certain position. This is not what that water bottle is. This just gives you the option to sort of slide it into place. And it's nice because if you're walking with your bag, you know where the water bottle is, and it's semi-secure. But I wanna hear your thoughts. Like, what do you think about this water bottle solution? Let me know in the comments below. From there, we got the tech compartment. The front compartment is sort of like a throw-all. It's good for a tablet. It's not specified what size tablet. So for me, since this is a work bag, I'm gonna throw some work things in there. I got a Kindle, notebook, and a Bluetooth keyboard. And let's see if they all fit. Bluetooth keyboard, Kindle at the bottom, keyboard, sort of thrown in there. And you can see this section, it has some extra capacity and space. So if you wanna throw bulkier items in there, you got a chance for them to fit. And one nice little touch is that RushFaster added this little pen holder. You can see it just slides right into there. And yeah, it's a little thing, but I kinda like it. I just got my pen, always know where it is. It's with the work section. I like the execution of that feature a lot. Finally, the laptop compartment. As the name of the bag suggests, it can hold up to a 16-inch, so therefore my 13-inch MacBook Pro should fit no problemo. Oh yeah, check that out, plenty of room to spare. Really nice padding on this side, decent padding on the back. Not much of a false bottom, but we got a little bit of curvature at the bottom, which will offer some help in the situation that you drop the bag. Overall, at the price point, I think the laptop compartment definitely works. I wouldn't feel the need to double wrap my laptop in this tech compartment. Before we move to the back section, let's pack out this main compartment real fast to see what it can hold. Throw a water bottle on the side, like I said, the 1-liter Yeti. Alpaca Vertex pouch, throw that on the bottom. Pop a sweater on top, a bulky Sony headphones. And now that we're fully packed, I can say that, you know, it feels like it's around 22 liters, maybe closer to 20, but it definitely has a nice clean look to it when fully packed out. Moving on, let's talk about the back of the RushFaster 16-inch EDC 22-liter bag. It's a long name. First up, let's talk about this top handle, because I'm not crazy about it. Granted, I understand this is a $120 US bag, so it's not gonna use the finest fabrics in all the land. But this is a really basic webbing, and a top handle on a bag is like a part that you're frequenting, you know? You're using it a lot, and it just kind of feels cheap. It's sturdy, it's robust, but it doesn't give that satisfying feeling that I might want in this price range. But I do like the shoulder straps. We've got a nice smooth material here. It's not the normal mesh that a backpack would use, but it feels great and definitely added to the comfort when I was wearing the actual bag. The padding itself is on the dense side. It's not like the Air mattress experience. You know, it's not like a cloud, but for some of y'all that like something that's a little bit more, you know, robust in that sense, I did like it and it felt like a nice wear. One thing to note on the comfort though is notice right here, no sternum straps. None. Which a lot of you are gonna love because I do a lot of surveys with my community and half of y'all never use a sternum strap on a bag of this size. But the other half of you who are starting to develop back problems like me, we're getting older, you know? A lack of a sternum strap kind of sucks, but it does add to that nice, smooth, minimalist silhouette that RushFaster's obviously going for here. And for me, that's why I put a sternum strap on my backpack. And if you're thinking to yourself like, what? This dude has his own backpack? Well, actually, I'm in the process of building one, just like RushFaster. They beat me to the punch. But for my backpack, I'm actually documenting the entire building process on the Nomads Nation YouTube channel. So if you want to see a behind the scenes look at what it takes to build a world-class backpack from the ground up, and you want to help vote on some of the key features, be sure to check the second link in the description below. That'll show you more about the building a backpack project, where we currently are, and how you could get involved. Hope to see you in your inbox. Back to this guy. Moving on down, external lash point, great for storing your sunglasses. Now let's talk metal hardware. There's pros and cons of metal hardware. The pro, feels good, looks good, just a nice little panache, right? But sometimes metal hardware can cause additional slippage with the webbing of the bag, right? It doesn't quite grip it the way that a plastic piece of hardware would. So to combat that, RushFaster has used this nylon webbing, which is thicker, more robust. It kind of feels a little bit cheaper to like my touch, but that scratchiness and that robustness helps to ensure that it stays in place so that the bag's not like getting looser as you're wearing it, which is really annoying. And then just below that, we do have a dangle stopper, AKA a web holder, AKA stop the dangle, AKA thank you RushFaster. And finally, when it comes to the back panel, yet again, love this material on here. Super smooth and silky. It should provide a bit of ventilation. Unfortunately, we don't have any like real cuts in this back panel to provide additional ventilation, but it's pretty comfy, albeit on the denser side. But like I said, when I wore the bag, it felt very comfortable. And now it is time to chat about the overall pros and the overall cons of the RushFaster EDC 16-inch laptop 22-liter backpack. Pro number one, impressively lightweight at 1.7 pounds. Pro number two is I love the color of the army green interior lining. And pro number three is going to be the very simple and streamlined user experience. But I got some cons, I always do. Here they are. Con number one might be lacking in features for many. Con number two is that I would have appreciated a sternum strap because I'm getting old. And con number three, I think that the top handle could have had a little bit more love put into it. Now, if you're still here, there's a good chance that you're thinking to yourself, I hate all those stupid features and all that crap. What happened to the good old days when a backpack was just a backpack? I love this thing. Well, if that sounds like you and you are considering making a purchase, just a reminder that we do ask that you do so with the first link in the description below. Thank you very much. But perhaps you stuck around to hear my alternative suggestions. Here they are. Alternative suggestion number one is gonna be the Able Carry 13 or the Able Carry Daily Plus. This is for you if you want that classic silhouette, but you need more weather resistance. Able Carry bags are made using X-Pack. Rain just bounces off that mother. And to learn more about either of these packs, take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. Alternative suggestion number two is gonna be the Boundary Supply NN Backpack. This will be for you if you're looking for that classy sort of backpack silhouette. You like the price range, but you really need that external water bottle holder and a bit of quick access. Love this NN bag, super underrated. And to learn more about it, take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. And Alt-Rec numero tres is gonna be the Bellroy Classic Backpack. Yet again, classic silhouette, a bit more expensive, but you got quicker access. On the side here, a bunch more color options. And as the name suggests, it is absolutely a classic. And to learn more about this bag, simply watch this video right here. If you got any questions about any backpack, Bellroy, RushFaster, Able Carry, any of them, please let me know in the comments below. I personally respond to every single one myself. Thanks for watching. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.